Welcome to Sports with Mandela. As usual, we start with a quote. The only way to achieve greatness in life is to have patience, consistency, and discipline. Once again, welcome to Sports with Mandela. Good morning, Taddy. How are you doing today?
Pretty good still, you know what I mean? With age come like nicks and knocks and all over the place, you know what I mean? But this weekend, tomorrow we have the final. The Curtin Bulls finals, and next Thursday we have the fifth fight, Crystal currently, and then fifth Thursday. So tomorrow it should be a good game. Like I don't think we'll free to lose 3 times.
yeah. I was just saying the Police and Freetown seems to be in battling in these finals.
Yeah, man.
So no Freetown. I spoke to actually one of the Freetown guys yesterday, the Adventist fellow.
The guy Lee?
Yeah, so he was so happy that again playing Sunday. So he say he make sure he put up a good fight on Sunday because it's in the backyard. Freetown again play at Freetown.
Well, he has been one of the main contributors to the battle for the whole season over the years too, but because finals and now we play on Saturdays and so on, he never had the opportunity. I saw me one day at the gas station and said, look, hey, Daddy, you sabotage me. So what would do to you?
Right.
Say, no, we can't play Saturday time and so on. So I try my best to get this final for you on Sunday. But then I had the final for this Saturday coming.
Right.
But Derek told me no, because Police got to do some work today.
Right, because so, open.
So you feel right into his, so you get lucky.
yeah.
You look at Teddy, you wanted to.
Yeah, okay.
But because Police did it because what else? Street mask?
Right, that T-shirt mask.
T-shirt mask, so Police getting guys out, you know. To
the numbers.
Yeah,
so make sure security.
So Derek put the game on the Sunday, so the league, he gets fortunate.
Well, he worked in his favor. He said he's looking forward to that, guys, and the home grounds and a lot of people for free coming up to support.
And not only home ground, he wanted the guy make a lot of ones with them over the years.
Jerry.
You know what I mean?
Right. Morning, Jerry.
Morning.
Hey, we have this loser Jerry on the phone. This loser Jerry we have on the phone, man. Hey, Jerry.
Jerry. Who's that? Johnny.
Another loser. Johnny. We're going to zoom. We're going to zoom in.
Johnny.
Andrew.
Hi.
What's up? Were you on Zoom?
Phone.
Phone?
We'll get out to you.
What's up, man? How the season? Can the season over now? What's up? What do you say? What went wrong?
Over the season, I think we had a decent season overall. Individually, but as a team, in terms of winning stuff, no. But in terms of players improving, players getting experience, players getting exposed, that's a plus.
What kind of players get exposed, Jerry? Can I old man here by your team?
No, you talk about young players like John Baptist, that's 16 years old. You talk about Tyree, that's 16 years old. You talk about these players.
Only two cards so far now. 5 and 6 and so 4. Listen here, 4, 5 and 6. Cause I seen old L.Y. Francis and old Yonak and old man on the team. When I see the score sheet, that's what I see.
Yes, correct.
The first thing that jump at me.
Yeah, because we have about 4 players, four players overseas right now in England.
Johnny, even when the man you must see Gershom must so play. You must see all that.
When you say 4 players, mean 4 players for that league was under 17?
No, 4 players. No, 4 players in England right now.
Oh, okay.
That would be playing.
Oh, so it was depleted by those 4 guys overseas. 4
key players, batters, bowlers, fielders. You take with those from any team in Antigua, you pretty much take a chunk of the team. But we're not blaming that.
So, you understand? So Taddy hit you hard, man. Taddy hit you hard.
Yeah, and that's okay. He has the right to do that. He has the right to do that. Well, you should have a replacement. But we didn't.
This man's not a biggest man to a biggest man.
Train them
Yeah, and that's important for clubs. We need to get more homegrown players, invest more in the youths, and that's how we get homegrown players. I think that's the way to go. Youths, the youth system has to be. I think that's where we're lacking, the youth system. So once the youth system up and running, that's where I think we get homegrown players from. In terms of all clubs in Antigua should have as a first class club, I believe we should have a youth system in place.
So sound like you need to do some scouting like yesterday, so you can get a youth program in place. So come next season, you have a pool of players you can choose from.
Yes, I think that is the way to go. That's the way to go as a club. I think in terms of, even so, like for instance, you have this youth system and you put them into the Parish League system, and which help them to develop, and then they can do the transition from Parish League to first class. Play among them and into schools. Learn from school to Parish League to first class.
But then I hear my partner make a query about school team, distant school team that I'm a good friend Flipper, like my son. And he now like he buy man for on the place. Then I go to man them home like before. So when they get somebody good for someone, they go and left you, they go all over the place. Wait, I pay them also. Me you go now.
Because we don't have a lot of teams in Antigua. A lot of people don't. Cricket is not excited like before. We have to find a way to keep cricketers around, and that's a hard thing. We have to find as a club. We have to find a method. As a coach, we have to find a method to keep them around, keep them involved, keep them excited to put on the play as youngsters. Get them more involved in the cricket. So we need to come as a group to come together and find the best method that, I talk about overall as a cricketing country, to find a way to keep youngsters in the cricket in Antigua and Barbuda.
I can't help you say that, because when you said something first and it's so interesting and exciting, I was taken aback. Because when I go on the place, when I Saturday morning juvenile cricket, what I call kiddies cricket, the amount of youngsters I see playing all over Antigua, how come the exciting I can't get them involved for a long time? Something wrong with the system. I did not get them interested, in my opinion. You see, unless you start to see the young people, unless you start to provide some kind of for tours and bring in teams to play against them and so, you're going to lose them. Pay attention. Unless you can incentivize them by getting them tours and bring some foreign team and say that competition. Look, last year I was going home, see man, enjoy factory, and the more people still play factory, guess what? Some tours over to England. Boy, people up there can't do factory the whole people. As soon as the tour can't have nobody around. But I said it to say this. The incentive was a team going to England. You get it, Jerry?
Yes, correct. And that was true.
Something for them. They were short.
Well, everybody, General, I want to give them incentive. Once, like for instance, if you put money on the line, for instance, if you put $20,000 like a T20, you find it. Most clubs would have 16, 17 players on a regular day training to get the 11.
But see, I still don't understand though. Only when money involved, people want to play, because the money you make from T20, so that something that mash up team, I would say to you, the incentive should be one to play.
Incentive. Yeah, a formal incentive.
I didn't understand that.
No, I'm saying, it's a form of incentive. What you mentioned a total England. Money is also incentive too. So it goes, it's a lot of, we have to find a way that to balance with all young players, very young players, like from 5-year-old and so, get involved early because football is what attracting, taking away most of the players in them right now. And you have volleyball come back on stream. So we compete against football and volleyball right now, and basketball.
Johnny, even to put some players in the compound and I want to come. And I'm saying to you, football, basketball, and so them the easy sport. You never cut no field, most of the time I go on no pitch. Easy. But
correct.
I'm going to say to you, I was saying this for long as well now. When I was captain of Rising Sun now, even before captain, You know how the players, them star players, them, you know how the players. They're passing in the street. Hey, the pitch prepare yet? They're not going to help you know. But so pitch prepare, the field full up. So if you can maintain that, get the pitch going and quicken the player all the way around. And Pickers got nets.
Yeah, we have a little thing there.
So why I can't chuck people all year round? That's my point.
Maybe the field share, the field football.
But no, the nets are off the field. They have nets to the east of the field, I remember that. Not that the nets are not good anymore, I don't know. But I remember that at least 1 or 2 nets on the eastern side. Just to the south of the pavilion.
But Johnny, what I want to touch on with Taddy in terms of incentive, like we have Munstrat, which is close by,
Yeah.
and you're afraid that you can go across over. So if you can make contact with somebody in Munstrat in terms of youth program, so you guys can do like a home away basis. Because I'm sure it's pretty cheap to move from Antigua to Munstrat and the ferry.
And that's a good idea. That's a good point. You raised because in the east, Alcins went to Nevis.
Correct.
Alcins went to Nevis, and they pretty much went on over a week, like an Easter weekend, 4 days or 4 or 5 days.
Right. So I'm saying that we can start small, and then down the road as we get more sponsorship and stuff like that, we can look up toward Barbados, then from Barbados go on to England and stuff like that. But at least do something small so the guys can feel, as Taddy said, feel like they are being given an opportunity to play against.
Yeah, and it goes back now. Fundraising.
Right.
Fundraising. That's a key part of it. You do something for yourself and then somebody come in and help you. Once they say, okay, this club is doing meet me halfway. And they will put in the next quarter and then you put in pay 2 pence.
Correct.
As an individual. As a family.
I want to take it back a little after this now. I want to take it to the game down King George. I hear all kind of different story. I heard that your team walk out the field. I know in my day if we were playing and walk out the field, Taddy ban all our way. So I want to know what's transpired down there. Because it doesn't sound well for cricket. Now that cricket is struggling, it doesn't sound well that teams are 4-15 game. So I would like to hear your views, what transpired on that day.
Well, okay, let me explain the how it goes. That day, for me, I had an injury. Me one know my knee and me too good. Like, and me senior knee and me feel too well neither. Right? And then we had a passport Jared. His ankle. He has an ankle problem. He missed 4 games and couple games some ankle problem and knee problem. So he had an issue in terms of moving around the field. And it's the reason why we went to the umpire. Okay, this is where I'm, because we didn't have much. We didn't have a 12-man. Because cricket is lacking at the country, we didn't have a 12-man at the time, right? Because at this time of the year, busy time, you have the people do exams, people do work, people have work more important than anything else. So you're looking at the odds.
Johnny,
And so,
the excuse sounds so lame to me. If you're not going to play cricket, you have a team. That's why when they say at least 16, 18 players. So the excuse sounds lame to me. But not only they have 12 man now. You had 11 man who had to play another match at Freetown too. You had to play semi-final at Freetown, the guy Tris. So you play with the Monday and now you did it for the whole day. You started the Monday and then have the Sunday for a long time. So you knew that before you started now. So the excuse sounds very lame to me. Because they can't maintain how Trisha played on King George. He qualified to play tomorrow at Freetown. So me don't start getting news, you know. So I pull up on my car and I'll see. But Trisha was very good. He didn't play 4 games to see him farm. So he good. He passed the qualification. So he was good. He good for Parish League. But you knew that one man shot. You end up plenty shot, man. Old knee man, kind of man that like this. It's sound like a disability team.
But I'm happy that you answer the question honestly and straight up. But now we come back down to what we were talking about in terms of reserves and having a young squad. So you have those youngsters around to learn from the senior guys. So let's say you have those youngsters around now. You have a pool of players there who could fit in for all those hospital guys you have there that fall apart. You understand that, Johnny?
yes, correct.
So as looking forward now, that's hindsight now. So looking forward now, I think what you and that management need to do is start a serious youth program so you can have the youth can fit into the senior team. So from school, as I said, from school to Parish League, and from Parish League to first class. So at any given time, we won't have that side, that Freetown, but pickers walking out the field because they're shorter players.
What do you understand, Johnny? Because when I check and your status, something else go on the pickers, even the woman cricket, or some kind of cricket, so me and you far short the players, you know. And the more the cricket we see I play pickers, how come you can't find players around the clock?
We just come out of the pandemic. First season about the pandemic. I must commend we did well in terms of that coming out of the pandemic without COVID, without suffering fear of COVID. And I think next year will be better. I can promise you that much.
And you can't get worse than this, no, Johnny.
I'm saying, because of coming out of the pandemic, everyone was just rushed.
But let me ask a question, Johnny. I'm kind of like a concern. Because what happens, you know, the Eastern boy came back last year with a kind of chat with him on the way they saw this and that and the and another. He plays for the Islands cricket team.
Senior team,
I don't know what age is. Does he play for the Leland senior team?
No.
Has he been granted permission when Leland to go play in England? Because I can't somebody won't, I don't think Ireland is how this works now. He might not have a chance for the League Islands, you know. So unless you get permission to go and so no, you might be qualified now. That's what he used to be now.
Yeah,
if you go play up there's a pro in the league, you have to be permission to the board.
Is he playing as a
out to the board? So we're going in terms of, and then they can manage you from overseas.
So I'm saying to you, all the guys going to go and play England, when they come back here, they might not be qualified to play with the Islands.
Yeah, but the Eastern situation was, remember, he went up there as a exchange program the year himself and Timo, and then they told him to come back again the next year. So he's just been it's a constant thing for him.
No, wait.
It's an exchange program, he's on.
Well, I don't think it's an exchange program, no, but that's how it started for Eastern.
Okay.
And it was Eastern and Timo, the first two. And then Eastern went back the next year, and then it's just like a continuation.
Oh, okay.
But my biggest question to Andre, Andre, has he been given permission by the Leland Cricket Board? If he get permission, he can't play with the Lions now.
I can't
told me to go on here now. I'm saying to you, this is probably having a good friend Enoch and wherever it is now. Because you're not a structured Leland tournament now. So those guys would have been doing very well. You know the standard, you know what they can do, and they get permission to go and play. But if you never do nothing, that's my question now. I don't know you go down, I might be wrong, Andrew. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. But if you, let's say those guys probably and so, I don't know that you're not a standard. You understand what I'm saying? And I will say something to you. Playing cricket in England is always a good thing, especially batsman. A bowler's going to learn too. I have no problem with it. But if you never play for the Islands, I ain't not granted permission. How can you go into the Islands team? You understand what I'm saying to you? I have a big problem now. Because when you watch, I hear my partner flip on the radio, start about they have some special, they need some special coaches and this and that. And they can't see the special coaching because the man in a good town now. That's the problem you guys know. But I have a problem with it. You can't see the special coaching. But I'm saying to you, unless you're not going to play in a structured league and leave lines and the tournament, play 3-day match and so on, that is one distributeness I call the cricket. I'm saying to you, let's get over there. Plenty youngsters there, Andrew. Plenty. I see them, we drive home, he says, your young boys say, well, the boy, they're good, why they fairly goodish, man. You know, the kind of way they see the talent. But unless, work on them and develop them, and at the same time, Andrew, you have to tournament when they're playing. Okay, it's Nevis against Singh, it's against, so you compete.
I think
that's why I got no barter man say, hey, most of me one, send one, give me, what you got Antigua. That kind of nonsense, they're not getting for the nonsense.
And that is what's killing Leo Lions cricket, because there is no Leo, it's not a tournament there, so you can't, Antigua is not playing against St. Kitts, playing against Nevis, so you can't see what we have to come against. So when we pick Leo Lions team, it's basically a name team or who we want to send.
St. Kitts are our two.
Yeah.
Our thing then good. And this is how we got three that kind of nonsense. It just working well for the cricket.
Johnny.
Hey.
We have your ministers in the studio with us this morning. seems the number one captain in Antigua right now who winning all the tournament.
Andrew Samuel.
Wait. Let's get it cleared up. And Jabang Yab, he bang up until the first game. And Jabang Yab.
Andrew broke his winning streak.
No, correction. Winning streak remains the same on the weekend, sir. Thursday league is a different competition.
Yeah, but the only game you lost all season.
It's quite fine, sir.
I like this thing. I like this debate going on.
I hear the two skipper. So welcome to the show, guys. Good morning. How are y'all doing?
Morning, I'm doing quite fine.
I'm very well.
I see Police back in the finals tomorrow, and then Thursday our next finals again against RC.
It's the only team that bang you.
And the only team that beat you that I understood.
Correct, Sean, sir.
Okay.
We beat ourselves.
Oh, okay.
All Saints did not beat us, sir.
And I said to Earl, he got lucky in Thursday too, you know. Mike is supposed to beat them. But what happened was Earl. I got a joke. I got a joke. I got a joke. I got a joke. Got a joke came up on WhatsApp. Right? Here the joke, Earl. Here what the joke is, Earl. The joke is this. Parish is suspend somebody to walk out of the field like figures, man. So I say, if the team walk off, I will suspend them guys and bring the game to this with the team that got winning business. But so I asked my father, how would that work? I mean, what's up, chat? Say the player walk out of the field after the first 7 overs against Police because he didn't think he hit the ball early enough. so what kind of joke that?
A Michael player?
Yeah. Michael player.
I heard that too.
So the player, so Michael played 10 players for almost the whole innings. Field almost 10 players. So if you don't man shot, wow. That's a Police bang there.
And not only that, a bowler, because he's a pivotal bowling team.
Okay.
So
let me just shed some light here firstly, okay? I don't really like the way the topic is going. It seems very biased and unfair. All right?
This is the Police team.
Yes. I mean, at the end of the day, Police team, the makeup of Police team, on any given day, we have more than one match winner. That's the first thing. Right? Yes, we lost some quick wickets. I will not dispute that. It was within the first 10 overs. But then the partnership that broke Mahaiko's back. I mean, Kerry Mento came on. He's a very good bowler also. But when you really looked at the level of experience that we brought into that game, I mean, from on the field, you know, I'm telling you what I was saying, what was being said by the same fielder that walk off the field. Boy, you know, look like Mahaiko go have a chance in this one, boy, because the skip out there and the open bat still out there. You look very dire.
So tell me something. The field and the field shame. Because he walk out of the field. We hope Michael suspends so he can't play Parish.
Well, to be honest, right, to show you how much he wasn't even important on the field, I didn't even realize he walked off the field until after I was out.
So he really was missing then?
No, to me, he wasn't missing.
Okay.
Because the
one fielder shot, miss a big thing that one fielder shot.
I understand that. But for while I was batting, the fielder 11 or not didn't make a difference.
But I'm talking of this.
That's the truth. We played very good shots by dissecting the field.
The fielder within there when they dissect the field when they dissect the field.
So they need about 12-14 man.
Let me put it this way, right? Let me put it this way. I ended up with 56 runs, I believe.
56 not out.
Right? And guess what happened? I ran a lot between the wickets. So if I can do that, that should tell you.
It doesn't say anything to me.
I can tell you this. I drove a ball up to
mid-off.
Long off.
See, a fielder shot out there.
No, the fielder was out there. From extra cover run and long off came in and we still got 2 runs.
The fielder like what a Johnny guy this
No, it wasn't no old fielder, it was young fielders that were fielding, man. Come on, man, Taddy. Give credit when credit is due, man. Come on. You deserve it.
I see Arsenal skipper want to say something. Like,
no, I'm amazed that more than running 2 runs now, but that's nice, you know. You know, I've been playing against him for a while, you know, head to head.
And I had quite a bit of 3 runs. It was Lowenfield and myself batting.
You running 3?
And yes. I pushed Lowenfield for the 3.
You want 3, say?
How much water you drink after?
A half a cup.
So that be Arsenal in the club in Thursday. From how I hear you talking there, so pretty fit.
It looks so.
I will tell you this. Karma. That's all I have to say. Karma. That's it. Just karma.
So
we're going to go out there and play cricket at the end of the day. on the day when the final reach Thursday against our Saints, it's gonna come down to the better team, and that's the honest truth. I mean, our Saints doesn't have a bad setup.
Right.
Andre is he's not a bad bowler. I mean, just yesterday we were discussing even Andre himself in terms of how we're gonna make a plan forward.
The approach, when you meet
You guys already stopped.
Yeah, man. Africa and myself, man, we sat down. Here, Joe. We sat down Thursday after the semi-final. We sat down and was discussing the plan for our Saints one time.
So us in trouble Thursday, come Thursday. What I'm hearing, us in trouble, some serious trouble come Thursday. What I'm hearing.
Define trouble.
Huh?
Because trouble means something.
No, trouble means that they be having a tough time against police.
They're gonna have. Well, they did have a tough time against us when they beat. Well, when we beat ourselves, and they're just gonna have a harder time now. That's all.
So us in sound like Empire and Liberty to me. Empire let Liberty beat them.
No, comparing us to Empire and Liberty, that's disrespectful.
So Liberty, that's disrespect with the Liberty or Empire.
No, to us.
In all honesty,
So you guys beat the Empire and Liberty.
We will put up a very good fight.
Okay,
I can tell you this much. Africa had played for Empire for so long. Africa himself says so. Even Lowenfield himself says so. Because Lowenfield plays for us with Thursday. Say, boy, Skip, if you meet Empire, give me a challenge. I'll tell you this much. Jay, one of the bowlers for Empire. Jay, they call him?
Yeah.
Yeah, Platia.
Yeah.
Last week, Wednesday, because they trained at Police Ground while we were up there also. So he was saying, while I was batting, he said, boy, I'll kill you. When Michael meet police, I'll kill you. Me alone, knock off your helmet. You look back at your helmet, but knock it down this and that. I said, fine, no problem, sir. You're the bowler, that's your right to speak. 19 runs came out of it, 1 over.
Against you?
I won't tell you who was the Batman.
I must say, in all honesty, watching Police for the last few years, they've been playing really good cricket, and they feel the pitch is one of the best pitches in Antigua right now. Exceptional. I've had a field day at that pitch for this year.
Wait. You had a field day?
Yeah.
What do you mean a field day?
A field day, I mean, I've been. No,
Yeah.
I scored 40 against them in the first tournament. Scored 20 something, not out against them again for St. Paul's, and then picking up wickets constantly against them.
So it's only your favorite venue?
It seems so.
So look at Police go.
The days it says to be announced. So Taddy can tell us.
You sound like you want to play police.
It's also
Why not? Why not?
Like you hit something.
Why not?
And a girl trying to play police.
If you're really nice to beat them on your home ground.
Okay, what time
Again.
What time does game?
Wait, say again? Yeah, who will be that man?
Yeah, I had to say again.
Well, here, Tigers game wishes.
Derek, no, again.
So you get wishes on Tigers game wishes like whatever.
Yeah, we play police too.
No problem.
Police
So
Thursday.
tell me something. Oh, Derek, can't say nothing again.
Again, he can't talk. No, he can't.
Again means it has already happened.
And it's gonna happen again.
So you say again, come Thursday, the result will be the same. Police will be defeated.
To me, it will be a very good game.
Which result?
Thursday for the Thursday.
final.
No, which result is going to be the same?
Oh, so it's going to be victorious again.
Nah.
That's why here skipping the same right now. That's what you just said right now.
For our Saints, I would tell you this much. They're going to have to come extremely good on that day, just as Police is going to be coming extremely good. At the end of the day, cricket is played with bat and ball. Do not follow the mistake that Jay made.
I have to comment Derek, his team was in trouble on Thursday, given that Michael won my shot. Apart from that, he came to the boat going and he made 56 pulley team. They won the match with 3 balls to go.
Well, I heard you say experience. He showed up his experience.
It was. I will tell you this much. Well, Lowenfield myself was batting. I didn't even realize I passed 50 before Lowenfield, to be honest, because he opened the batting.
The old school Lowenfield?
And
what position you batted, Derek?
I came in at 5.
Okay.
I came in at 5.
So,
Jones went at 3 and Valentine went at 4. And I went in at 5.
So Lowenfield played the anchor role?
He was. Reason being, when I came to wicket and I met him, it was about, I think it was maybe about 4 or 5 overs. I'd just been bowled, actually. And he was saying to me, "Boy, and what we could do?" I say, "We're going to aim for the V." I mean, at the end of the day, they're forced to try and bowl us down. Like, we just aim for the V. The ball was moving, I must say. Taim Tong, he was swinging the ball at me. And after I started, in one over, I back driving 3 times behind for 4. And he was like, Morena, what happened? I said, you bowled the ball. He was aiming for the swing. I mean, one of the bars, the first one I back drive behind of him actually was, it started leg stump and the late swing. So I remember something Taddy used to always say to me. I won't tell you what it is. And I applied that for that Pacific game on Thursday gone. That's what I applied. And I just kept telling Lowenfield, we don't need to rush, we don't need to push it, because at the end of the day, like, we just aim for the V's and you're gonna see what's happened. Because they want to use a swing to out us. And playing in England before, I learned when you're faced with a lot of swing, go straight.
Go straight. For something that missed to me, can you tell me you came out with the first 4 overs or something like that?
Yeah.
But so how they feel the work out of the field, saying to get the early bowling out of, I understand that.
I like I said, I did not even realize.
Also early guy out field.
I did not even realize he went off the field, because while I was batting, he was still out there. Because I mean, they had an attacking field. They had 2 slip, the keeper and the gully.
Yeah,
while I was
real attacking field, man.
For both bowlers. It was Samuel was bowling, and Time Tong. The 2 open bowlers were still on the ball. And after, I think it was after the first 1 or 2 overs out there, the umpire told me it's only 6 overs gone. I was like, what? I thought it was more. So I mean, we lost 3 wickets? We were down 3 wickets within the first 4 or 5 overs. So when I realized, it's only when I out and they told me that, he driving and left. I was like, when me driving left? Which part? I didn't see when, my mind wasn't focused on them. My mind was focused on that ball coming at me and what I'm going to do to make sure.
So how you bat so high anyway?
Pardon?
How you bat so high for police?
Mr.
He's
Aaron
the captain.
I was once an open batter.
He's the captain.
The guy's the captain.
No, actually, I will tell you this much. The guys have been jumping on my case, say I've been batting myself too low in the team. And I said to them, I always remember this, there's always a method to my madness. That's all I would say, sir.
Guys, now you tell you bat so high, you did well.
To me, my batting position doesn't matter for me. My batting style is according to the
Game situation.
how the game situation is.
Situation of the game.
Yeah. Based on that, that's the style. I choose my style, how I'm going to bat based on that. And based on the situation we were in, I'll give you a little secret.
Hey, you secret of that Joe, man?
It's okay. It's quite fine. He knows the person. He's a very outspoken person in the police team. We played, the last finals we played, when the commissioner came, I heard him pass a comment from all the way on the stand. I didn't say anything.
With the commissioner?
No, a player on my team.
Okay.
So yesterday, while I was batting, I saw the black Jeep driving. And when, once you see that particular black Jeep, we know, okay, the boss is coming. So all I heard was, Skip, look up now. So I started to smile when he said, what happened? I said, the boss reached. He said, oh gosh. Jay, same Jay, I got a free hit. So I hit the ball in the pan. And
wow. The big shot, man.
The bar was busted, so we had to change the bar.
That's how hard it was?
This was about in the 9th over, I think it was.
That's how hard it was? Because
I won't say so. But the bar was busted, so we had to change ball. But to go off the field to get a different ball, because the ball that they had wasn't good enough. Because only 8 overs had gone.
Right.
That's true. It's
only 8 overs. Shots you play much of the ball.
No, Taddy, no, because we had the same issue at Piggott. Within the first 4 overs, our ball was.
Yeah. So is that dead much?
No, I
think what
It's hard to not give you the credit.
It's quite fine. So when I came off and got the extra ball now, they said, the boss was saying something to you. So after I gave them the ball, I said, yes, sir. He said, Maula, I just came from a funeral. And all I'm telling you, I'm not going 2 funerals in one day. I think that's what he said. Or he said to me that, I lied. He said, just know, I don't expect y'all to lose. And if y'all lose, y'all working for the entire carnival. That's very well, sir. And
who said that? The commissioner?
He's a very good motivator. I know where he was coming from, because the quality of batsman we had remaining was more than enough that we would have crossed the line. Myself, I was still out there. We still had the Shadrach to come. Africa was still there to come. Even Shanish Hector was still there to come. And if you remember, a semi-final we played, Shanish Hector and myself put on almost 80-something one partnership.
But the thing is, someone like the better batsman batter after you.
That's quite fine with me. That's quite fine. As long as police crosses that line, I'm happy. And Andrew knows that too.
Andrew knows going to beat you again. Andrew say he can bang you again. Andrew knows.
Looking forward to the challenge. It will be a great match. I can tell you this much. The team spirit, from the time we got the news that Pigots lost to Arsens, them guys say, what I mean? Arsens will pin us. Yeah, them boys say, oh yeah, skip. Right now, I can tell you this much. All the bowlers want the ball.
All the bowlers want the ball.
All the bowlers want the ball. All. Every single last one.
They want Arsens banging them out again?
No, not at all. They want the ball. It's different. This match here, Mahaiko had a very, very blistering start. A lot of chances were missed.
Wait. The Philly practice again, they can't catch up to now?
I wouldn't. Well, the catches, I can't say the catches went to hand. The catches.
But you said chances.
Half chances.
we had half chance to run out. Chances that I believe if more effort was put into it, we would have caught the ball. Right? I got a difficult one behind the wicket. So
Good morning, sir.
Back later. Thank you.
You can get him?
I had a difficult chance behind the wicket off of the same Tarek Charles, I think it was. I mean, as I said to him while he was batting, I said, ride the luck as long as you can, because when you out, that's it. I once dry up. So he said, so done. After he was out, the ones dried up. I mean, they were struggling to make ones after. Graham came out. He didn't stay long. Mentor came out. Can't remember if he did much, to be honest. As you saw,
Mentor not with all since?
Not for the Thursday League.
No, not in Thursday League.
I know make all since.
I heard he was bad.
Eh?
I heard he was bad.
High come on long.
Mark.
That no sense.
Mark.
Oh, yeah, Michael Money Long.
Yeah.
He won't play the ball.
We've been doing pretty well in the Thursday League without Mentor. Not kudos to him. He's a very good player.
Yeah,
very good player.
He was his
All-round player. Yeah, all-round player. But I think I heard you speaking earlier about young players that are coming through the fold, and basically our Saints team is that. We have the likes of Dimitri Lucas, who's now.
I wonder who is it at sitting there doing a young fella.
The young fella from come up through
What age
grassroots.
is?
He's 17 or 18.
Put the young fella
Right.
still, yeah.
We have Kadim Josiah, again, another young leg spinner,
Oh, what age?
19, and well, I can call those two for now, and those two actually now playing in a match with Antigua at Liberta against the stuff and emerging players, right? And also the captain Michael Dover, not as young, but you know Michael Dover was in St. Paul's days, a young boy in St. Paul's days. So those guys are representing us, and Malik Maslin, your friend Malik.
Okay.
You're from Newfield, right. Those four guys actually representing Antigua right now against the emerging players, and those are four players who came from the core of our Saints as youngsters coming through the system.
And that's important, you know what I mean? That's what, like, the system do the work. Give the guys the opportunity, especially a village like ours, Saints and Liberty, in a huge village. You're supposed to find people. It's small village, you can understand them, but them boys.
But like you said, the incentive, if there's no incentive, especially now.
You did one there, they're going to leave this. That's great.
That was great,
That's great, man. That's
like,
great.
There's no incentive, especially for the younger players, because like, what make me come play cricket in the hot sun? What isn't it for me? What am I getting out of it? I have to pay registration, I have to come and help do this, help do this, roll pitch. That situation about rolling pitch. It's a thing like you said back in your day. It's the same thing happening now. 3-4 guys fixing the wicket every week, and then guys like practice it today, but they don't ask if the pitch roll. There's one little pitch prepared so they can come practice.
I know
It's the same situation up to this day, and I know police are the same. As good as police have been playing, but they have the same problem. Liberta, same problem. Everybody has the same. Players only want to know the pitch ready.
But see, Andrea, I don't believe the people at the club encourage them to come around. When the fact early was on the groundsman now, Cleves was on the groundsman now. Sup, yeah, they've got a whole pitch now. Yeah, no choice now. That's part of the initiation and part of the job.
Well, what we say now at our sense, like when I'm rolling the wicket, them guys will say, hey, you're rolling in your wickets for the game. The batsman say, hey, go roll the wicket. Try to roll some runs and
Yeah.
understand. So that's our, I guess, motivation.
I want to ask you something. Because see, what happens at the end of practice at factory, I will get the hose, they get cut up the grass and they start prepare pitch. And they start, when they have match, they know, it's everyday occurrence. The match, they're different thing.
Well, you see now.
But I remember one time that the boy in the shop here, he says that rolling runs. I want you make no runs though. I was apes. You have to roll a pitch a weekend, okay? You have to try rolling some. Okay, you know, so you discover prepare and that after the first weekend, so rolling, you top make ones after that. Because he has a whole pitch hard.
See, so it works. It works. That it may be a mental thing, but I guess it still works. And for me, it's been working for me personally. I don't know. I think I'm putting time for most wickets in this Thursday League. I think something about 12 wickets apiece.
I honestly don't know. You have 12 wickets?
Of course.
So you're saying if they roll the wicket on Wednesday, come Thursday, you'll be asked to be in trouble. You'll be rolling some ones.
Why do you think I've been scoring once and batting out so often? I've been doing a lot of rolling. Practice and on the square.
But as you were saying about the preparing the wicket after practice, the water situation is different now. That's it. So when you get a chance to prepare it, you prepare it.
I can understand that.
But that makes sense. At least roll it, prepare. So again.
I better find no guy covers and so.
Well,
the covers are good.
Covers a good boy. Covers them see, but you said yourself. I mean, basically left the pitch uncovered. Then you see it.
No, you see this worse.
It was.
That is true.
But tell me something though, in terms of ourselves though, in terms of the youth, as I heard Ajay this morning saying that they're struggling for finding a full team and stuff because no youth structure in place and the youths are not interested. In terms of ourselves, how that looking?
It's the same thing for us since COVID. After COVID, it's just been a struggle. I think Arsens was the first team this year to get first innings against Liberta. Okay. And they played it with 10 men. Myself was unavailable because I was working with the presidential 11 at that time. Right. So they played with 10.
Hey, you got to look some money.
Right. So, and I realized we've been struggling ever since the cool and smooth. Arsens have been struggling for players. So 10, sometimes myself have to
play. Wait, after cool and smooth?
I don't know.
After the money done, I don't want to play again.
Well, that's the most players. Most of these, as I think Ajay was saying, the incentive was the $20,000, right? But then also, players want to. Some players like, let's say for this year, Bowlands wasn't in the competition for the cool and smooth.
Okay.
So their players now want to come to different teams to, you have 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 players coming to practice just for cool and smooth. I said to them, it's a good thing that you see all these guys coming to practice for cool and smooth. But what happens after? Are they going to stick with us after the competition?
Most times they don't.
And most times, as David said, they don't. So then it leaves us in a heap because now this is what I was saying, I think there was an incident with the cool and smooth with the overseas players.
Yeah.
Right? And players complain about development for local players. And I'm saying, I was going to tell them, every cool and smooth, you get the opportunity to bring in 3 overseas players. Not any other player, but only 3 can play. When you play those 3 players, you leave out 3 of your local players who have been playing you for the whole season. What does that do to their psyche after cool and smooth?
They ain't good enough.
You drop me. I'm not good enough, but then I'll play with you for the whole season.
But you see, right? That's how they're gonna see it. They're gonna see it as, hey, I'm not good enough. I'm only good enough to play this way, but I'm not good enough to play cool and smooth because what? Because you want to have a better chance of winning. Help me develop to get a better chance of winning. How about doing that?
Exactly, and I think then you go back to the management of the club.
But I can tell you what I do with police team. You see, police team. I was asked by numerous people, different many occasions. This person wanted to complain, that person wanted to play. Oh, I see police doing this, I see police doing that. So let me tell you something, right? I ain't adding nobody because I feel I want to play because of who I think I be. What I looking for police team with the team power and how the team plays. I want anyone that I'm adding that they're going to bring to what I want them to bring for the team. Meaning, as in, see Lowenfield was perfect. I needed an opening all round. You open the batting for me and you can still open the bowling if needs be. I have somebody I can fall back on that.
But yeah, man, Gerald.
And next person, even if Gerald falters, I have someone that's of a level head that I can really answer, hey, come and step in for the team. This is what they needed to do, and he has done that on more than one occasion, even in the current Thursday League competition. Adding people to a team is great, but it doesn't make you add people to the team and you take away the whole essence of the balance in the team itself. And a lot of teams fail doing that, especially when it comes to the cool and smooth aspect. Yes, it's T20, but you add how much name players, and at the end of the day, where's the balance in the team to show that, hey, it makes sense to add this person? Where's the balance, or where is the improvement in the team? Fine. For example, over the weekend, two-day final, take away Kofi. Do you think Liberty even stood a chance based on what you saw, the results?
Based on the stats, no.
You understand? So at the end of the day, one person alone can carry a team, yes, to win a team, but the rest 10 players on the field, if they don't feel a part of it, it ain't gonna make no sense. And that's what's happening to a lot of teams right now.
I want to go with Andrew. Andrew saying, out of the coolest what I see is can't feel the team, kind of people from both lands. A different team come and join the team.
Right.
But you see, you have me laughing. I can tell you why. You can tell you why. Okay, so when Parish League introduced that law, which says you can't play more than 3 first class people. People don't understand, you know. Because what happens, Rising Sun in particular, quite a few teams, the Michaels and so. You say that the guys from Empire.
Yeah.
Guys don't get other guys from both lands. Because there were no genuinity all the time.
Right.
But guess what happened? Parish used to start middle January before first class. So guess what? Some Rising Sun, the feeling Michael man, the feeling both lands man, the feeling.
The team is full because of that.
And guess what? With Parish, when first class started, they can't field team.
Can't find team.
So we say, oh yeah? Well, no, they can't play more than 3. You get the picture, Andrew?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what happens to your team. Those guys who played you all along, they don't feel like part of it anymore now.
No.
They don't want to come back, you know. No, you gotta go back in. So it's not good. It's not good for the club.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
Stick with what you have. But what happened, they sent him the 20,000 sounds good. But I tell you one of the story, you know. He might know, and I think Earl might know about it, maybe not. Mike had the same problem taking team to England now.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of guys come to just to go.
I had to throw the guy for your team.
Yeah.
Twice a week, I'm going to get for your team. After the first, I said, Mark, why are they saying all nonsense? Get your own Mike and man and them. So when you come back, you're a team. Can't feel the team. They come from England, so can't feel the team after that now. England will send Andrew.
Yeah, again, it's because of the incentive players, what they want to go, so they're going to come around and participate. They come roll, they can do everything.
As much as you want to have incentive, you must have loyalty
and morals.
And morals about it. And at the end of the day, I would the guys them if for one thing, it's the police team. Then you see more than as a chat and I say certain things to them. But I was in the ear. I can't want to enjoy sweet reward if I don't want to work for it. Reward sweet in labor, but you have to put in the labor first and you can get reward after. I keep telling them that because that's what it is. More than how much we add in this team. I said I really adding nobody now. I added maybe 1 or 2 for Thursday because this is what I'm looking for. Africa and I sat down, we spoke about it. The chairman, even like Walsh, we sat down, we talked about it. They say, you know what, that makes sense. And I said, yeah, let me keep what we have and who is coming. They have to be able to
add to that.
They just blend in so sweet. Right now, you don't even realize that Lowenfield doesn't even play with us outside of Thursday because he's just one with the team, and that's what he wants.
Well, the difference between you and Pickards, from what I hear, you are pool players you can select from within yourself.
Pickards at one time, right, had nearly most about 60 million people.
They actually had 2 teams at one point, one in first class, one
Parish League team.
Yeah.
Parish and first class at the same time.
So how come that far off the track?
Police Cricket Club I can answer for. I cannot answer for Pickards. It is the same PCC, but it's one is police and one is Pickards. That I know for a fact. I can only answer for PCC, Police Cricket Club.
Okay, I want to answer Police Cricket Club and also so I can assist Pickards and also assist Arsene. Because Arsene and Pickards teams have the same similar problem. So what are you doing at police that you have that?
Remember all those guys in the police force now, so.
Which guys?
Most of the team players in them.
Which team players?
Most of the police players are police force.
Yeah,
police
but
are
the police-
exactly,
yeah,
and
but
they're
the police
playing,
force.
and these are guys that
But
we
we have
know
people
will
in the
play.
police force, like more players for new jobs.
But he
playing
plays for
players
police
new
too.
jobs.
But they play for police
But
too.
more would only come once new jobs not playing. So come again.
So now, so Kai, what I mean for you, you have a pool.
I was for better as
I always play for
You have pool players
As a
to choose
police.
from. What I mean, you have a nice pool of players.
I have on an average game, I have about between 13 to 15, depending on what's happening. For the season, there were times when we had like just 11 or 12, but you see, what I have that is in the hidden background is you still have that loyal support that at any given time you see Sean Walsh take the field. Matter of fact, I can even say this. You see Shadrach Senior Senior take the field, and he just made the difference in the last couple overs against the Thursday game against Piggotts.
So he be playing against Arsenal to come Thursday.
Well, he don't say he and the chairman coming in now. He and Walsh coming in, so that guy
Wait.
Coming in.
So
Wait. So old team pick up.
Pardon?
So old man team that.
But the same old man team is I've been using to beat people, sir.
All right. The man said I want 3 ones in the middle.
I will tell you this much, Mr. Arundel. The 2 finals for the weekend games that we played, the Dave Joseph and
Sir
Richie, right? Walsh has played both of those finals, and he has taken catches and done runnouts in
Wait.
games.
That went to up your
So Walsh playing tomorrow. That's what I said.
Went to up your Woodley. What come up partner and the team?
Which one that?
What partner? What kind?
Nichols?
Who?
Nichols?
Chinese.
Chinese.
Answer the question, man.
Nichols is always a part of the team.
I didn't ask you part of.
In the final
As
11.
he played in the 11.
Final 11.
If he's in the final 11,
Has he been playing in the final 11 recently?
he played recently.
Boy, I can't remember. Okay, leave it alone. I can't
he
remember.
played recently.
I see he dodging. Why dodging kind of?
No. I was thinking
that-
something
yeah.
differently. I was thinking something different.
Can't bring the
He
team
didn't
now.
play yesterday. If you wanted to, he played Thursday. No, he didn't play Thursday.
Can't bring the team now.
He can.
Where we
He
can.
is a player. He is in the team.
He can't bring the team in the
if
no.
he-
Part of the squad.
So in the final
Part of the
11,
squad.
I
So
can tell you
tomorrow-
this.
Final 11 meter
The
hours.
squad tomorrow.
I have a selection panel. Have you know?
Wait. I'll see that your final too.
Polish International.
Yeah, big team about policeman.
Thursday, 3-team selection panel. They went and picked the team. I dealt with everything else. When they started my task, made sure.
Wait. The pick team and the captain involved.
That's how much I trust.
You're the only
you.
captain that's
So
the
who
pick team.
chairman the panel? Ellis?
Pardon?
Ellis is the chairman for the panel?
No, Mr. Ellis does with administration work for us. He assists us with administration work.
You're the only captain. You're the only captain the pick team. Captain pick the
The
team.
captain say
He say he has confidence in his squad.
The selection panel.
You're one for responsibility of
No.
this criticism and course you have.
Nope. Responsibility. Being a leader, you have to be able to have
designate.
span of control and to designate responsible
delegate,
people.
delegate.
Delegate responsibilities to others in the team whom you know will have very similar mindset to you and will be able to make the right choice.
In almost
So
every
I'm
team.
not leader.
In almost every cricket team, the captain of the final center.
I'm not saying I don't have a final say no. I'm not saying I don't. Because when the team meets, they will ask my opinion. And I say between such and such and such or this and that and that.
So the
And
answer
then
question.
from there, I say, yeah, make a decision.
What language there? What part of the Chinese play tomorrow?
Sir, you have to come to the game, Mr. Arundel, to know the final 11.
I guess go apart the pitch condition and all that stuff, right?
Pitch,
But
weather, everything plays a
Chinese
factor.
need the conditions pitch. Just
So tomorrow we spy that
Chinese
time.
don't feel it.
Tomorrow spy this police in Freetown.
Yeah.
Again.
Not free to, yeah.
Third round.
Third
round. Third time.
Feet on Barry tomorrow.
You can tell that I'm Angelo Listen News.
I've been on the Facebook page. I've been trying to see. We have a group now. We have a group now. I don't see any stats coming in. I only see police stats. I didn't see the stats from the last.
Yeah,
on the semi-final. So I'm not seeing what's going on. So I just want to know. I want to verify.
You have Mr. Arundel's number, don't
Yeah,
you?
but listen.
You can ask a question.
But
Don't I do?
I'm on Parish League Facebook
That
page. I'm
doesn't
on the
mean
Parish League
nothing.
WhatsApp group and telling them call me to put in the stats. So why you are putting in your stats?
Which stats? My stats are always going, sir.
Okay.
My stats always go. I can pull them right up on my phone right now.
If a one man give me stats every match, Derek.
So,
get him out of there.
tell the skipper you play finals against March, the third finals.
I'll be watching.
Okay, Andrew Samuel,
You let him know that.
I'll be watching.
for informational purposes.
Wait, how many bus full of feet on tomorrow?
The boss,
How many bus full I carry up?
we're gonna have a motorcade.
Well, it's
A lot of sirens.
They got a motorcade in the village.
No, a lot of sirens going up.
Say it.
A lot of sirens.
Well, the last time is going up, but when they come back, they're going to be off.
What do you think your chances of beating Freetown at Freetown?
We
Because I think
played-
the last 2 finals you played at Police One, right? Yeah. Right, and you basically walked over them. I can call it walked over. I watched one and saw the other one online. It was
Let me-
horrific. But what do you think your chances are going to Freetown on their turf?
On their
On
turf.
that wicket, because we know that wicket is
Okay.
certainly not the best wicket in Antigua. So
First competition. Correct? Am I correct?
No.
No.
Dave
Joseph.
Joseph
Joseph
first. All right. Dave Joseph. Police versus Freetown at Freetown. Freetown will bowl out for 53, I think it was. Police made 56 or 57 without loss.
that was 3 months or 4 months ago. I would believe. I'm just
Just follow.
Okay, I'm fine.
Give the stats.
Every game we have played for this year, we have played at least 20 for the year, right? And on the weekends, the weekend games especially, I only believe, let's say 15 games we've played on the weekends, only about 3 a team has passed 120 against us.
Say pass me one.
Okay, you have to put that in there. Okay.
Yes.
Same pass was one. Right? Freetown, the second competition, they made 193 against Police. At Police, I mean, they were like, yes, we have them. The guy that has walk on for Freetown, what's his name? He has walk on with his hand behind his back. The old guy, him. We had them.
Who will get that?
We had them. Abby? Okay, Abby. We have them. He on the boundary Police now. We had them, then dead. At the end of it, boy, every time Freetown meet Police, then can't win. One thing they don't do is Police will lose.
Is that what you said?
That's what he said. The supporter said that. We played them again the next final. We had them this time. We had them. They batted first. Bowl them out for 70 something, I think it was. Every time I meet Police, all I can do is lose. At the end of the day, to be honest, Andra, the games that have already come and gone have already come and gone. Tomorrow, we're only going to know what's going to happen tomorrow when we take that field.
Free to bring all the fans tomorrow, you know.
We look forward to it. I can tell you this much, right? My guys in my team, they love when they hear they have a challenge and opposition is against them. I can tell you that much.
So you have motorcade after.
Motorcade?
You go in the village?
No, I mean we go
You
straight
know,
back to police.
drive on Freedom with a motorcade.
No, we go straight back to police go, man. We are a humble team.
So when you get blow tomorrow, what you gonna do? You go back for Freetown.
I'm understanding what you're saying.
Let's not say well. Let's say if you lose tomorrow.
When you get the blow,
If
Freedom
Say when you get
You say when.
Freedom motorcade down to Woodhouse. Woodhouse.
No, if Freetown had a chance of winning that game tomorrow, I believe they would drive a motorcade all the way to police go. Go back. I believe that's what they would do.
I think they will spend some time in Police One as well.
I mean, win or lose, I can tell you this much. All the times we've played Freetown for this, I think we've played them 4 or 5 times this year thus far. I may be mistaken. No, we have played them
5 times.
5 times this
5
year.
times.
Right? And all the 5 times, be that police going on Freetown, both teams stay back together and have a drink and relax and talk.
So 5 times beat them.
Yeah. We haven't lost in the weekend game.
So you don't for defeat them.
That's a nasty stuff.
Saints already got that, sir.
So
You just say Chelsea's account.
So
Anyhow you put it.
Derek, so the bank have Chelsea motorcade out of sense?
No, like I said, we are a very humble team, sir. We will just go back to police ground and
Then they go back and stay in the police.
Already.
I'm sorry.
You walk them up, man? You walk them up, man?
No. Well, we will just stay at police ground. Andre's welcome out. You can buy him a drink, and we still sit down and talk. Then guys looking forward to it because we know it's going to be a challenge. And police Police cricket team, them guys love the challenge. They like the challenge. When a team bring a challenge, you see the difference in them. They always strive to step up to what is required for that game. And a lot of them guys on the team, we are passionate about it. Sometimes after a game, I don't really say much because the passionate side of me tears won't come my. So I say, let me just hush and make somebody else talk. And it's not because it's a soft team, but challenge brings out the best in you. And every time we have been challenged, Thursday League has not been easy. Taddy, Thursday League has not been easy. Pickers bowled us off for 135. We came back, we won the game. Pickers was going hell to skelter.
Can I say something about that game? I was watching that. I think we were playing Mahiko the same game. I think we lost that game, right? And I was following the stats for your game, and I was telling somebody, they said, "Oh, Pickers are Police a bang boy." I said to them, "Look, Police has a good unit. Do not underestimate those bowlers." I've been playing against Police for about 4 or 5 years against the same parts. You know, a couple times bang them. That's good, but they have some very disciplined bowlers, and I said, do not count out Police out of that game. And by the time the game done, I heard Police won the game. And I said, you see what I told you? You can't, not because they made 130 something. Runs on board, as something is always runs on board. Now your bowlers have to go out there and defend it. I can say the same thing for our Saints. Ryerson game, they bowled us up for 120 something.
One little bit.
One little
I
bit.
think it was in the teens.
119 or something like that. Listen, and everybody thought that was it. First over, Darren Bento was going crazy. I think he hit me for 6 and 2 4s. From the time we got that wicket, bam, then Richie Thomas came in, bam, 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 4 6s. We thought we were out of the game. People think we were out of the game, but then again, the bowlers, I came back, got some wickets, or the bowlers got some wickets. And that's just how the game turned out. Not because you make a small score, meaning you're going to lose. It's about the team that discipline. The bowlers now have to understand this is what is on the board. If it's 119 we're defending, I would tell my team, we made 119, we're defending 90.
So tell me something though. I like how you're talking. Like you sound like you're kind of afraid of Police, but let me
How can I be afraid of Police in the time?
You said Police. Yeah, you saw say afraid of Police.
No, I know. I mean, like, you can't underestimate them, not because of a low score.
So you're afraid of them?
I'm not afraid of Police.
Okay.
Like I said, I like that the ground is a very nice ground. The pitches are excellent. I can say I played on a lot of pitches for this year, and it is the best pitch I played on for the entire season for batting and bowling. I'm telling you, and because remember they did the World Cup on the 19 World Cup, so they had a really good setup, and it's services. I played on the 2 of the 3 services. Right. Again, I scored 40 against one. Marvel dropped me a couple of times.
Can't catch good, man. Can't catch one.
Oh my Lord, stop lying.
He dropped me 2 times, right? And then the 20 something not out again when we beat that. No, when we beat that was St. Paul's. No, St. Paul's. I did not long. I made
you didn't even trouble the scoreboard.
I made 8 against y'all. A 2-ball face.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, look.
Anyways,
the joke ain't getting here now. If you want to anybody feel a job, you edge more than
yeah, get them more than.
But let me ask you something. Come Thursday, who are some of the key players we can look for some performance from ours and from? Who are some players?
I say, let me not comment name. Dimitri Lucas, young off spinner. I think he dominated the game in the last 2 games. He got 8 wickets in the last 2 games. We'd have the likes of Joel Andrew back from Leeward Islands under 17. Right. Yes, he's coming back Thursday morning. Hilroy Andrew, Michael Dover, the captain.
So, the 2 Andrew guys play with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's myself as well. So.
Yeah, Dover, yes, Dover.
Dover, myself. T1 Payne, headmaster.
I saw the name who he be.
Yeah, man, T1 Payne. He's been playing all the whole season.
Something.
And he made 40 something against y'all.
No, try that. No, sir.
No. He made 42 against Piggotts.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and.
Which school that?
I heard without
no, that's his nickname. He went to peer school. He used to play for better, sir.
So he's headmaster peer school now?
His name is headmaster.
So those guys, you think we put up a performance to score with yourself to compete against Police come Thursday?
I back my players. I back my Austin's players. These guys, we've been playing really good cricket for the whole season, and we got to the one-day semi-finals, 40 over semi-finals, and we won the 3rd place game. We got to the semi-finals for the 2 days this year again. You know, we had a little incident in the T20, but again, we've been playing really good cricket for the entire season. So I would back these players 100% come Thursday.
Well, from what you're saying, so like you have been very consistent, and the police have been extremely consistent because they have shown a lot of finals and semi-finals for the season so far. In terms of that,
Our competition.
who are your key players you'll call to on Thursday against All Saints?
Police cricket team, sir.
I like that, Derek. I like
Key
that.
players that you think you look up for big
Police
performance
cricket
from?
team, sir.
So say
Everybody's a key player.
so you say like you have players from 1 to 11. That's what
All 11 plus 12, 13, and 14.
But let's
All
say,
key players.
And the cheerleaders.
Yes, the
Well,
leaders.
The cheerleaders. That they support fan. They support.
but
This
let's
is
say
really good.
Thursday, Derek. I see no the bowlers don't know the one for 18 or something Cornelius.
Yeah, they only last 3 wickets. Like I said, they batted well in the start, but as you know, 1 wicket makes a big difference. And with lack of experience, well, I shouldn't say lack of experience because they did have some experienced players in the team.
To us, I mean, Peters.
But I mean, to be honest, cricket, if you don't keep speaking to yourself when you say take that field, as just reminders, little encouragement to yourself, you're gonna get sidetracked in the game situation and lose focus. And for me, I can tell you this much: while I was batting, I just kept repeating certain aspects to myself, and it just carried me through.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, let me take it more into the following.
Who's this?
Alright?
Daddy. Maryland.
Who's that? Yeah.
I now hear you
Yeah,
clearly.
clear. Who's this?
Oh, Sophie.
I don't know who this up, you know. What's up?
Yeah, good man, good. I'm from Maryland, and it's Captain C.
Thank you very much. sir.
Wait. Tell me something, man. This a big got to fear?
I'm here, but I've watched him in a marathon with 2 seconds, 3 down, and I was pretty impressed when he handled his team. And he needs to take some credit for the success of the police team because leadership is the key thing in it. You know, I would say I watched him marathon with 2, and he did very well. So I was telling Mandela that after the final, they played at police against Freedom, and I was pretty impressed, really impressed. So, well, then pick up the good work.
They won't wait yet, man. They won't wait yet.
10 years younger.
Hey, they won't wait yet.
Eh?
They won't wait yet. They play the final tomorrow at Freetown. You're going to support Freetown?
Well, I'm going to support Freetown, but I also want to be supporting good cricket.
Hey, Freetown man, you'll be there to support Freetown.
Well, I am a Freetown man, but the other team is a better team, and I have to support better cricket.
Sounds good.
Thank you very much, Sophie.
Not a problem, man. Good time. Take care.
Hey, come to see you soon, maybe today. You at the farm?
Yeah, I'm on the farm right now.
Oh, we're going to pass, maybe you.
Alright, Sophie,
Okay,
thanks for calling back, Sophie.
All right, no problem, man.
Alright,
Keep up the good work.
thanks.
Thanks.
If you play Sophie, call a big up. Sophie is the best captain in Antigua. I don't care that I say about who are the captain in Antigua side and West Indies side. Sophie the best man you ever see.
I
In our
have.
game, Sophie played against Leeward's, Captain Leeward's Chris Gale at the back. And Sophie actually left from slip and put the man right there and go talk to the bowler and tell the bowler do so and so. And Chris Gale back right in my hand.
I've done that before too. This year,
Yeah.
sir. This year, more than one occasion.
Outside that, Steve one man must do that. The recognition club. Then 2 man must do that. Steve one man for there tell the man go right there and tell the bowler bowl so. And then go right in my hand.
I have done that almost every game, to be honest, this year.
Oh, wait, what you so like?
No,
No, but well, I have been impressed. Sophie have been telling me a long time
I'm
that
being
captaincy
honest.
have been very good.
You've been
This guy,
honest.
our friend now called Dallas and now 2000, Dallas says so to Dallas.
Dallas says it, Dallas says it.
I have in the finals. Okay, let me
Captaincy.
give you 2 situations just to show it. The first final we played against Freetown, right? Shani, she had to bowling.
How come she?
She played the semi-final.
Yeah, she back here?
Yeah, she back.
So
Man.
she played. She
She
played.
even
She
soon
playing
come and play the
Thursday.
CPL.
She playing
She
Thursday.
playing the finals, man. She's playing tomorrow.
She playing
She's
Thursday.
playing both finals
Oh, okay.
tomorrow and
A
Thursday.
woman you can bang out Derek, Andrew, with woman you can bang you up with.
Daddy, you know, we have a female on our team,
Yeah,
right?
people- oh, okay, okay.
Mr. Aaron there,
Let's go.
I didn't know that you knew about Andrea's personal situation.
Back to the captaincy.
Back to cricket. Yes, the finals there. Well, Sean Walsh, the chairman, you know, old veteran for police team.
Yeah.
He was backwards square, and Harry Lal was batting. It was either Harry Lal or the other guy that opened the batting. And I said, Brittany, wait there. Shawnee checked, I told her, wait there. And I set him, I gave her a sign. Well, I said, boy, Mola, how you know about that? I said, no worry about that. Let me just leave that alone. Next finals again, same Sean Walsh. She was at mid-wicket this time. Can't remember who was bowling. Thing was Barnard, Lashan Barnard, left arm spinner was bowling. And so bullet, hold on. Change was, set him up, comes out. I said, you stay right there, see what happened. Very next ball. He said, boy, Mola, how you keep doing that? I said, no worry about that. This one, Shadrach dropped the ball. I believe it was because we were playing against Pickers. I believe so. Jermaine Atto, open batsman. Africa was bowling. I said, Shaki, come out to slip for me. I want to go here. And it was down. Here now, Shadrach Senior, Shadrach Junior. Both in the covers. I put him at a specific spot. I said, keep your eyes open. The next man is coming. I don't know why Atto was like he wasn't listening.
Right.
The very next ball, straight there. But Shadrach, I believe, because Blizzard personnel.
Which one is Shadrach?
Shadrach Junior. You know, he and Atto play for Blizzard at one point. They both from Blizzard, so I believe that's why he dropped the catch.
That's from Blizzard, from Barnes Hill.
And then Shadrach played for Pickett.
Yeah, Shadrach played for. So I mean, I have done that on numerous occasions.
You're not a Freetown man too?
Atto? Well,
You're more than Freetown.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, I'm not surprised with what you're saying in terms of Soppy, because it's about and that's why I like to keep. It helps me to analyze and see what's happening better based on the batsman and what they're doing, and it helps me learn how to restrict them. Ian Goa, when we played against St. Paul's this year, I mean, I saw what he was doing. When he realized I changed the field, he said, but wait a minute, why do this? And I said, man, all you do show me you can beat the field now.
Yeah.
Couldn't. Because how I had the bowler bowling, he had no choice but to play a particular way and lock him down. I mean, that's how it goes at the end of the day. The match we played against our Saints, I mean, the reason I say that we defeated ourselves is because, you know, when you just have an off feeling,
Right.
and it was just off.
I mean, overconfidence.
No, it wasn't about overconfident. It was just off. The team, even me myself behind the stump, I just felt off in the start.
You get overawed by our sins, man. You get overawed by our sins.
No, it was
The big team,
it wasn't them.
the big
That's the
team.
thing about it. It was not our Saints team. It was just our team. Something was just wrong.
So why you can't give my team the credit? We came to police and we dominated you, because when you came, remember you came off of I think it was a semi-final. You scored 100 against Seaview Farm.
No, that wasn't that big. It wasn't.
No. I meant you scored 100 against Seaview Farm in the semi-final to save police, to win the game of police, right?
100 not.
No, not okay, right. So I don't know if you heard what I was saying, that when you came to bat, because we knew that you were the player to get.
Oh, when I came to bat, you want me to tell you what happened?
What happened? Tell me what happened.
I can tell you what happened. It wasn't overconfidence. As you saw, I was taking my time and I was choosing my balls carefully. That particular ball, I misread the trajectory of the ball. Baby, let me break it down for you. Trajectory might be too much of a big word.
You remember we both went to grammar school, right?
I erred by misjudging the flight of the ball. And by the time I realized it was fuller than what I saw at first, it was already too late. So I did try altering my shot, adjust it, but it didn't work. And that is what happened.
But I mean, like, we again, the plan
I
again.
don't know what you are, what?
No,
I don't know what you are.
no, because the first time you
So
came
you
out,
to me, let me hear it.
the first time you came out, I was like, guys, the big bat, we just.
Wait. You can't be big bat.
No, this is what they were saying. The Parish League.
The whole
Funny superstar. That was the introduction of me. That's what I was saying. It was coming on the introduction. The police superstar is here.
So you tell us his friends that?
Yeah, man. Look at the superstar here, man. Coming out and walking out, taking this pressure. Well, not pressure stand.
You walk with Vivi.
You know he big. You know
I know
belly big.
slow.
You know belly big. So you get a little longer.
I normally take my
taking
time.
his time. Coming out like, guys, the superstar here, the big bat here. Let's go, man. He taking his time. Come on, like, boy. And before I had to leave the game, before I look more than I found.
You know what I found very strange. He didn't want to take the ball.
Wait,
You don't want to face it.
you know why not in the pants?
Do you want us to pull up the stats in them?
He didn't want to take the
You want
ball.
the video?
When I came, he didn't want to take the ball.
Why do you want to take the ball?
He's the only one that can answer that.
Wait. Do you want me to remind you what happened against St. Paul's against Police? Where you could not rise a bat against me? We blew 4 consecutive overs to you, could not rise it, but you...
4? No, man.
Yep. Come on, man. If you score 5 balls, you score plenty.
Wow, you're delusional.
So you get that. So you don't remember how hungry tell you.
Bring that
You remember how hungry tell you.
I know for a fact hungry dip in the pitch and I dip in
No,
the batter.
it's our hungry. It's our me and you. When you came to bat against Police, I came back with my first
your
bat.
over was so nonchalant and just
And not important.
not important. I don't remember if I faced
You
him. I don't even remember if I faced him. Yes, for sure. I don't remember if I faced him, to be honest.
You were
I am so
disrespectful.
happy.
You're disrespectful.
Yourself, you want to last about them.
Daddy, Marlon cannot last number off.
I will give Andra credit in his bowling, especially with the new ball. He uses his head and he thinks the game, and that is the truth. He does. Based on what he believes you might want to do, because I have faced him a few times. I remember time.
And a bang boat, man, 91 over so.
Yeah, I have hit a few of his balls, but I'll tell you this particular game against St. Paul's at Liberty, it was a semi-final, and he bowled me a ball. Up to this day, I don't believe that I edged the ball. But
The TVO?
no, I did edge it.
Oh, edge it.
But I mean, to figure out how that happened is beyond me.
The ball
It
too
was-
good for you, the ball too
yeah.
good for you, man. The ball too good for you.
It was that good.
Okay.
For me to, I don't know. All I know, I saw the ball coming, and I realized, okay, it's going to bounce more than normal. And next thing I realized, see umpire do so.
You're too late to play the shot.
But Andrew clean up.
So yeah,
You heard me.
So you have some pace then.
It wasn't the pace. It was just
Movements.
the movements. I mean, that was beyond a Jaffa. That ball was just.
So I picked up the line late.
I was in position early. It was just too good of a ball. It's one of those balls.
Wait.
that-
Is Andrew ball so good?
I mean, he does bowl well. When he's off, trust me, he can lift left, right, center, gone. I mean, 1 over is not even enough.
So come Thursday, you batting, I say this game, last game, but number 3, is it?
5.
Yeah, 5.
5? So come Thursday, but number 3, so you can meet him?
Yeah, it depends on the game situation.
The game.
The game
I
situation.
can't, Andrew, know. When he play against you the time, they say, hey, this is a big batsman for Police in front. So hey, you're going out there again now, so you can score some runs against Andrew this time. That's what I'm asking, you know.
I have to consult my team, Mr. Arundel. I have to consult. If it's one thing I can tell you, right? Majority of the decisions that I make, yes, I'm the captain, I make the final decisions. It is always
A team thing.
both based off of a team decision, to be honest. I alone just don't make that decision. I ask questions. I mean, bowling change. I can tell you this much. Against Mahaigo, even Africa, I mean, he mentioned certain things to me and he realized I wasn't really responding. And it's not because I wasn't acknowledging him, but my mind was in a different world. And then when I thought about what he said, I said, boy, you know, it makes sense, Koi, come back. You know? Because when I brought him back and he ended up out in Charles, he got the first wicket there. I mean, it was last minute decision. He said, you know what, yeah, boy, I feel, let me come back now because I start to figure out certain things. So I didn't really respond right away. And I said, you know what, I feel where it makes sense now, go ahead. So, I mean, that's how the team has been operating.
But when I see Damien get the wickets anymore.
Who?
Damien.
Valentine?
Yeah.
He has been bowling. I mean, he pulled back that game against Mahaico so dirty. I mean,
It's Thursday.
yeah, man, his 6 overs, I think it was less than 21s.
Is that low for you?
Yeah, man.
No,
I mean, he pinned down
Valentine.
Charles. Valentine. I mean, he pinned down Charles, the open batsman. He made 90. He pinned down so much. The guy, I think he maybe only scored 2 runs after Valentine before he out. Just 2. And Valentine bowled a hole over at him. And boy, Valentine bowler made it at him.
What man, lollipop bowling? You both say 2 sweets on the man.
No, you see, right? Valentine. That's why I'm happy that in my team, even if one bowler might be off, I have other bowlers that can back up to support him.
Plenty of
And
options.
Valentine came in and, I mean, his 6 over spell was tremendous.
So I was in trouble come Thursday.
Arsene has a challenge.
They have a challenge.
They have a challenge.
So does police.
Police will have a challenge. I mean, it will be a challenging game. Both teams want it. Both teams will be coming after each other. It's very hard to have a...
Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
What's up?
Very good. Yeah, I have more than in there. You do worse. Nice.
You do what? We can speak up a bit so you can hear.
Tell you all like a lies.
Oh, if they're
Who is this? Who is this? Who's on the line? Garfield?
Hey, Garfield?
Yeah, I'd like to congratulate the police team and the...
Hey, the man not tell a lie, man.
and I was then trying to see if he could actually get the other two. You know, his belly might be big, but at the same time, you have something that comes before the belly, which is his head.
The belly big, that baby in there, the belly big.
Come before the big belly head.
No maybe in the belly big, the belly big, no maybe in that. No doubt in that.
So man, see the guys call him Bushing with that boy is big
The man can't have a New Jersey, you know.
Man tell you that big up, man say impressed with the captaincy. Soppy said the same thing about impressed with the captaincy. Boys have been doing well.
Thank you. That's all I can say.
So free team can fine team walk out the field.
I believe he needs to come back and do some restructuring.
Hey, Derek say you need to come back and restructure, pick and steam, something gone right. So you left until you mash up.
Because smash up. That one catch you off guard, Garfield.
That a bumper boy.
What?
That one catch you off guard. They say need to come back home to assist Pickets. They can't find a team.
No. The world actually is around more than one person.
Right.
But one person with the right management skills can make a very big difference.
True, but I need to say, if you get a model to work from, something that has been working, and you choose not to use it, blame yourself and not the person that actually leave.
Sounds like LP versus UPP.
Hey, look, I can't glad they did go there, you know, because I tell you, you know, you're the man that be see the Parish League, you know. You have me do work and hard work. If me have me done, I retire. You can run this some as good as me, maybe better right now. Had you been here, me done retire. You know what I mean? And, I was by your body this morning, by Gershom, and he tell me what you did last year, what we did last year. He planned it early this year. We have a talk. Has he told anything about it?
Well, I spoke to him Thursday. We didn't have no conversation surrounding that.
Okay.
I didn't call him yesterday because I know that he had something else to deal with. So probably we could speak sometime over the weekend and see what he said. Know that you spoke to me about it.
Okay, the stuff you put together, the stuff you put together for him when you last year with Hell's Gate and all that sort of thing. Yeah, he mentions all that to me. You know, so I'm gonna speak to him next week too. So let's see what what he wants, what he wants to get done.
Yes, speak to him next week because they should be having a 7-a-side football competition coming up very shortly.
Okay.
So I believe that's what you want to talk to you about.
Yeah, I believe so. Maybe that's what you want to talk about. You know, so and I say again, when I hide my feelings, if you have done retire.
Hey, when you have people like Mark and Chinese who could actually help and chip in.
Hey, Mark and China, technical man, not administrative guys.
So tell someone Garfield, Thursday, you see us and beating Police Thursday?
I have seen the first game, and I think Alcines had a better showing. I wouldn't say they have a better team, but they had a better showing on that day. However, I think that police actually did something that I never really expected, which is they bounced back after third game and won all the game. So police might have a rhythm going, so he might be a bit more hard to get them off their rhythm.
Well,
I think it will be an interesting game.
you know, Garvey, you know you like me. You used to back Pickets, but you know you don't back teams. But I have to back Police Thursday. Police and Parish team. You can't back against Alice. I have to back Police.
But Garfield said that they were on a rhythm, but they were on a rhythm before we beat them. So
Say, Gaffy, you hear Arsenal skipper say?
they were on a rhythm before we beat them. So they got back on a rhythm now. They won all the games. Yeah, we
Never
cannot.
lost the rhythm, sir. Sometimes in the rhythm you can have a misstep.
True, that's true.
Guys, I wish you all the best tomorrow. I wish you all the best tomorrow.
A misstep. I watched the semi-finals for the World Athletics Championship 100 meter. The guy that won it from the USA, about the 70 or 80 meter mark, he showed you when the replay slowed down, he had a misstep, but he still came first.
but then you missed a step. So
We missed a step because the league we finished top the table and came first.
oh, okay.
It's only a misstep, sir.
So come Thursday, there won't be any misstep. You'll be taking it home then. From what I'm hearing.
Come Thursday, we will continue the same rhythm.
So now the rhythm is more flowing now.
It was always flowing. I mean, the velocity has increased.
Okay. I like that word.
So, I mean, we can still have a misstep, but it just maybe a minor misstep. Can't rule out that. There's a possibility.
You know, I'm going to bubble now. Because when Arsenal bang you after Thursday now, you have to come back here Saturday morning and talk to me now.
That's okay.
Okay.
No. Correct yourself, sir. After the game on Thursday.
No, well, he never said if he, after he win, he said after the game Thursday. So what about, hey, so Saturday morning, Saturday morning, no matter what happens,
What become of the game to intimidate the players from the other teams? Only hope the police team don't want the red squad to come up to intimidate the other team.
Actually, the chairman is a part of the unit also, and he did say that he'll be working
Yeah, but you have to tell the uniform then there.
Before that, the commissioner called this man say to wish you best of luck come tomorrow in the final. So I try to get him, but he's busy. You know today's T-shirt man. So
yes.
So he said to wish you all the best for tomorrow. So I'm do it before I get myself in trouble.
Yeah, thank you very much. As you touched that topic, the commissioner himself and the deputies and quite a few other officers have been very supportive of the team holistically. Right. I mean, the commissioner has been to so many games this year, I actually lost count.
Okay,
I would have to ask him himself, to be honest.
Well, that's
the
nice.
fact that on Thursday he came to the game, he had somewhere else to be. And when he realized the game was still playing after the funeral, he came straight to the game and he said he's not leaving till the game finish.
Right.
So I mean, the type of support he's showing towards the team,
And
the guys,
that's right up. So
yeah, the guys really appreciate
And the deputies are part of a comprehensive.
that guy, when you're listening, that's
Deputy
the guy.
Wade.
Wait, I know Wade.
Right.
No, I think
We're doing
it's
one.
Jeffers.
Deputy Jeffers. Okay. Yeah. So.
It's a player of football team comprehensive me.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, the type of support we have been getting holistically has been very good. Has been very good. He's stern though. Stern support though. From him, from the commissioner himself, the support has been very stern.
Wait, stern support.
Very stern.
so
Very stern. I'll leave it at that, sir.
So I think you said earlier, if you lose any one of these two finals, that's what it is, any one of these two finals, or the Thursday final?
At the semi-final, he said, anyhow we lose that game, every night we working, the entire team working every night for Canada.
Wow.
So you couldn't put it lose.
Something like so skip one.
No, I just wonder if you say the same thing come tomorrow too. If you are working Wednesday night.
I mean, work is work at the end of the day. We have our duties to carry out to the nation. At the same time, we all know Carnival is upon us. It's not going to be easy.
It's here.
And the good thing about it is the support that we're given. Yes, we still go out and carry out our duties, and we still do our best to come and play the cricket. So at the end of the day, to be still doing our duties and still playing the cricket and to be doing thus well, I mean, it is a great rhythm to have, and you can only enjoy it much as you can, make the
Why
best of it, and
did
just keep
last?
going.
Why did last?
While it lasts.
Just keep
But I want to have a part of Garfield. Garfield,
Oi,
you heard your captain and coach this morning, man. You have a kind of problem with the Pickets.
who said that?
The captain,
Ajani.
Ajani. Kind of old knee man is that can't run on the field, walk off the field, and enough man. The disabled team.
I think the problem was there before he just actually persist. The way how we deal with that does matter. You have to deal with it internally. This was not supposed to be something that was supposed to hit in the public before you actually deal with it internally. The unit as it is now is a lot fragile. I always actually emphasize that it's not about Pickets itself. It's about the so-called clubs in Antigua. It's very, very, very poor. They just knock up something called 2 man a day bullish from Platomic. That's it. So you have a lot of so-called clubs that have players that are not even members of the club. They don't even know that they have an obligation to join the institution. They think because they're playing their members, and they're actually not. They're just players. And from they have that, you will find those same players, they think that they can do as well as still come and show up. The other day, even if they don't want to show up, somebody got to ask them if they can make it.
You're not getting a nice good note there because Andrew was saying that too for the cooler smooth. You came here for Alcine's team, and after the cooler smooth, so you can hardly feel the teams after that.
Yeah, I actually heard when he was saying that, however, it's a clear situation that they try to see if they could get the best in order to play such competition. Because in that competition, you might have to do on your bragging rights. They have money is at stake. Because as long as the organizers is going to furnish you with some degree of overseas player, if you get 1 or 2 to add to your stuff to make your team a lot more rounded, I mean to say you're more closer than further away. You would never spend the amount of money that you have to make it. Providing you win, let's win it this way. However, the players supposed to know about these things beforehand rather than doing it like, I would call it behind them back.
And then
let them know. And let them know in terms of the reasoning behind what you're doing. So they will gravitate to it even if they don't appreciate it because they don't really get. You have to let them buy into what they're doing, and the most you could do is actually encourage them to come out and try to see if they could actually add to what they have so that they could be actually one of the show players at any levels of the game that they play, whether 2 day, 1 day, 20 overs, whatsoever.
Look, I want to say something quickly because our time we don't know. Our time we don't know, 11:30, right? But I want to say something. You know what I mean? In credit to you, because when Pickers came back to the stuff and you were involved, Pickers was seen as a model club. A lot of people started to take pattern from Pickers and to an extent the better. But now, like I say, the free for all the Pickers, you look like anybody that show up and get play. So he seemed like to me.
Except for Andra.
Except for Andrew, they say.
Mandela passes.
So all along you give him credit. I won't really take their credit because
me give you the credit. Because me know. Because when Pickers come in and deal Parish League, so me know.
Look, I tell you this, I won't take all the credit. I was a part of the team.
Alright, fair enough. But I remember you insist that every member will pay the subscription and all that. The dues.
Of course.
And you get another knockbout for that. People bang your vote.
Oh yes. Oh, yeah.
I remember that you saw them meetings of the old government to stand the push on the
I
other
was
day.
the target, and I decided that as long as I'm going to be part of something of this nature, I have to enforce certain things in order for us to get further. They may not see the vision. As a matter of fact, Figure Sports Club was actually more than a football team and a figure team. All funds raised was by the club and contributors. We were going along without sponsors for a good while until we actually could garner sponsorship because of what we're doing. It is a circle. Players were actually involved as well. It wasn't just only executive members. As a matter of fact, Figure Sports Club have a policy wherein as a member of the community or even at large, and you want to be a member of the club, we have a section where called non-playing members. And we used to have a lot of that, I could tell you that much. Non-playing members, the only thing they don't do, they don't pay as much as this person that is actually a player of a respective team, whether cricket or football. However, they pay a membership fee and they pay the monthly dues. And I could tell you that takes us a very long way.
So I hope Andrew listening so you can get that in all the sense, get some guys started to pay some dues. Andrew laughing. What do you have for?
I'm actually big on that. I'm big on that because nothing at all in the world is for free.
Well, I hope Andrew take up the idea and go out with it. Since going to take the leaves and so
Hey, that's not taking no idea. I would like all the clubs in Antigua actually take a lead and try to see if they could get as close as possible for that.
It's the only way that a club can really function, especially a cricket club. You have to pay dues, you have to pay registration. Without those things, clubs don't function. And honestly, that's been one of our sins. I've been around our sins for almost over 10 years, and it's been an issue.
How old are you, Andrew? We did it 10 years. It's too long, you know. You can't do so long.
I tell you, I'm 34.
You're getting 24, man.
Andrew, let me tell you this much.
Club RT.
Andrew, let me tell you this much. In order to be a part of any institution, you must be a member. And what makes you a member? You fulfill what they have as their stipulation, which is you have to pay a registration fee. That makes you a member. A lot of times people think because of how good they are or because they used to play with this team or club or whatever, they are members. A lot of times that happens. You know, people may say, oh, because of us, so you're a member, or because you talk good about us, since you're a member. That's far from the fact. Being a member is paying up a monthly subscription if one is in place and pay a registration fee. That makes you a member.
That's what makes you a member, definitely.
And you also have a say as well.
Garfield,
Yep.
I want overtime now, so.
You're not a member, you don't have any say. And I know for a fact, that's anyway. A lot of times I see a lot of set up over the place. I'm not going to call them teams, not even club. A set up, I call them. That you have people that because of their background or because of they used to play, they think that their say must be heard. No, you can't come over with that.
Hey, Garfield, I'm going to talk this another time. I want overtime now. So, hey, give out a closing shot.
Good luck to all the teams that will be coming up in
Hey, they give Derek no good luck, man. They give Derek no good luck. You have too much to chat.
Ask me if you miss me.
You miss Garfield?
Yeah, them nice we just go and play pool and have two with Dudley.
Hey, Garfield, you know me here a while ago. Hey. You made a man got so big. You know me here a while ago.
That's where the belly come from.
Gavin, nice to hear from you, man. Take care of yourself, be safe.
Hey, Gavin, you're number out there. Your parish is big, man, not me. So, you're going to left me hard work. But, hey, you know me, you talk all the time.
No problem. All the best to everyone.
Okay, boy. All right. So, we're going to close the shots, guys.
Tell me something about Arsenal's club, though. That is a club you all have? Where you have
We're trying to restructure the club again. We did have a president. And due to
the president, actually.
Well, no, actually right now we don't have a president, but we had
Oh,
But we're looking to, hopefully by next season, we should have a full executive,
Right.
president, vice president, everything in
So
structure.
tell me something, how are you going to tour about it someday?
At the time, we had the president.
Oh, okay.
At that
okay.
time.
Andrew.
And
So
after
wait,
interim president.
Andrew. After I go to the president, that's why
Well, I tell you, I don't know. I didn't go on the tour. I think I told you I didn't go on the tour.
Yeah.
I was doing some studies at UE, so I could not make that tour. But we had the club again has like everything in Antigua. Everything is an issue, and we had an issue, and the president said he can't do it anymore, so he resigned. So right now we're looking to just come good from next season. Again, if we've been this, we perform this well on
With a proper structure.
Without a proper structure. Can you imagine what's happening next season on the proper structure?
No, next year, can't guarantee nothing.
Can't get it, but hopefully on next
But they
season
put
we'll
something better in place.
yeah, want something better again. Again, like I said, more incentives for the players, keep these guys around, try off-season training.
Yeah, I think that's important.
Yeah, try to keep yourself ready. Because I think the 2-year gap with COVID.
Let me ask you a question, Andrew, just in curiosity. Can you feel the team last season? Because one thing I want to have a league in the last season, you know. I'm trying to. But I don't know if we can get some teams to play. That's no problem. Yeah, as I can get seat in the field, I can get factory field. I don't know which other field I can get, maybe free to hard play football.
So is it
Yeah, so I'm saying
if we can fill a team
maybe
during the
new
off-season?
field.
You wonder if we can?
I want to get some teams out can play our season. They can sponsor for that.
I think we will be able to because we don't have. I know generally in Antigua, especially younger players, you find them playing both football and cricket.
That always been
We
done.
don't have that. If we have that many players that play football on our team, maybe 1 or 2 the most. So I think once we have our unit still, because we have our group, and I think for the off season it's mostly tape ball cricket playing.
Yeah, okay.
But I think once we have our group and everything is still good, we should be able to fill the team for the off season
And the police feel the team, the police.
with ease.
Policeman and the play football and got too big.
I want to ask a question earlier on. In terms of first class, you have been talking about that they have too much team first class and I want to cut down to 6 teams. What your thoughts on that?
For the 2-day competition, I would agree because honestly, this season has been long, and I didn't play much 2 days
Right.
because I've been playing with St. Paul's. But it's been a long season. It's overwhelming on the body, especially as a youngster. Right. So and cut down to 6. That in itself can work 2 ways. You get better. You may get but your body's fresher. You're better, and then those guys those teams that are not in there can also now generate to another team to help with that team. So you maybe get better game, better performance.
So quality be better.
You could get better quality, better quality cricket.
Well, I know young guys can get
Body,
tired.
body.
Well, you
When
see,
they're young and fit in one play, man. The thing is,
generation.
this generation is
they're
different,
not
man.
trained properly there.
And
That's the problem.
that's the issue. Practice is the biggest
But
issue.
now, is it that we know how generation have geared towards the shorter family game than the longer family game? Is that?
Women.
Huh?
The shorter family game, women.
No,
No.
both man and woman game. Whereas geared.
No, he said woman as in the man them want woman.
Oh.
And the other thing to them. And the other thing.
So now I'm thinking, as soon as 2 they come around,
and
I'm struggling for 5
I
players.
think
But when you have T20 and one day you have 15, 16 players.
I think what the best option for ACA start from next season would to be start with the 2-day cricket. To start with the red ball, it would be the best option because I just say after the 1 day in the T20,
Nobody want to play red ball.
that's it. The white ball as faster format. Taddy don't believe in them cricket, but
Right.
that's what the people want to see. That's what the young people, and that's what they're watching. They find most people gravitating to T20, T10, 1-day cricket. They don't really
Andra,
focus much on the red.
Let me say this. Check the last few international test series that have taken place. Test cricket is slowly
like T20 now.
being changed. England chased down 270 something,
In a
290 something,
in a
then over
session.
300
In a session.
in less than a day,
In less than a session.
right?
Session and a half.
Pakistan came from behind and chased down again. Right now, cricket is cricket, to be honest. The only difference between red ball and white ball, in my opinion, is that red ball, your approach is not as
Aggressive.
not aggressive. It's not as risk taking compared to the risk you would take in white ball competition. That's just my opinion.
The only problem with that, Derek, see, the teams you mentioned, them the real cricket teams now.
Yeah, they are, but we can do it yourself.
You think West Indies can knock off anybody's score?
I don't think we should bring West Indies into this. Because
no, what do you Derek? What do you want to say, Derek? If you're a batsman with that kind of skill,
yeah, because it comes down to proper shot selection. That's all it is.
Exactly.
You just minimize. All you do is minimize your stuff. Because I mean, I was watching Bairstow, so right. Yeah. Bairstow made what 3 back-to-back centuries.
And centuries on another out.
And still batting out. Joe Root was the same. Joe Root was a very, very slow batsman when it came to Test cricket. And if he can adjust, realizing, hey, these same balls I'm defending, if I just adjust slightly, I'm getting runs.
They can do it. The batsman guys got skilled. Our guys are so skillful.
The skill start from, as Ajay was saying earlier, from the youth, come from the school to Parish early. So that's why you saw people start the red ball, play the red ball, people say no.
Not only red ball, they start playing at the 40 cricket, they will learn to bat.
Yeah. So now when I learn to bat properly and stuff, when I go to T10 and T20, come like nothing.
I'm sorry.
Derek, and Earl will tell you now, the same guy mentioned Dallas. Dallas will tell you in Australia how to play white ball cricket, you know. Or the big bashes will come over, they play white ball.
Right.
In India, they celebrate white ball cricket, you know, only with IPL as well.
Right.
Those youth guys who come here for World Cup business.
Right.
Picking up 40 cricket, you know.
Yeah, but
and they start training white ball.
Even in red ball cricket, that's how they bat. I have watched some of the Australia. I've watched a few of the Australia games, and you have the guy Will Pukowski, open bat. I mean, his strike rate is very high.
But you know, you get down very fast though.
That's his only thing. He's very easy to get concussed. But I mean, he scored double century, and his strike rate is up there. Joe would carry up his strike rate high, and even Ben Stokes' strike rate high. All of these players, even India players, they're increasing their strike rate. Look at Rishma Pant. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. Now, locally here, a lot of people try to change their batting style that works for them.
Derek, just wait, Derek. Can you play cricket long time? When you go cricket long gardening time, right? When you play 40 cricket, you don't see the aggressive batsman them now. If you're naturally aggressive, play shots.
But a lot of people know they back outside of their
those are guys that now select for one day cricket. The guys who play 40 cricket play with aggressive intent.
Right.
So you don't wait for 320 for that, you know.
No, you play with
you don't have the skill set already.
Yes, so if it's not there, you adjust. Hey, you know what? Let me do it.
Exactly.
And for me, that's how I see it.
But those are the guys that now pick long time ago for West Indies, 50 over 40, 50 over. Because you know something. Only one of people quick, you know, aggressive.
Exactly.
The guard engaged does the hands. Those guys know aggressive cricket.
And I mean,
so if those are 40 guys, but that's how they play 40.
It works. So Chris was very successful, and that was his type of cricket.
That's why he played Test cricket, everything.
333 against Australia. Australia's strong bowling attack.
And he played one way. That's
the one way he played.
That's his, but he played to his strength.
So he didn't wait for 220 to do that.
No. And for me, you can learn to play more aggressive in the longer format, and it will help to hone your skills better for the shorter format.
By a long shot.
And that is why I try to keep pressing that we need to play longer.
Can you learn the game?
So learn the game properly to short format.
Because right now, I think right now as youngsters that come in, all they want to just play white ball cricket.
Right.
They don't want to play red ball
cricket. Because they don't want to play long cricket.
This is son hard.
And what they feel for the side though? Is the other guys who played in 2020? Most of them get picked for 40, you know. If 40 people pick them for
but most of them get.
Good morning.
You don't want all of you.
Stop again.
Stoppy.
You don't want all of them to show them man what go on, tell me.
Yeah, we are they talking, so listen. What I have to say to that, all aggression towards the cricket. You can't play aggressive cricket if you're not fit.
Not me he's talking to. Definitely not me. I'm aggressively fit, sir.
You wish.
But hey, I want to say one thing. So you're a natural aggressive player for the cricket, any kind of cricket.
Yep.
He might not with the ball at all times.
Yeah, but you got me fit, daddy.
I'm saying to you,
Yeah,
this is how to do with fitness. This is how to do with
Skill
approach.
set.
Your approach,
We
your skill
understand
set.
this. I understand this skill set part of it. But when it comes to running between the wickets, that's how it feels like.
He didn't dare say he got 3 ones and so
Yeah,
man.
man, I was
But
running
then-
a lot on Thursday, man.
How much time the man come on the field after they run the tree?
Hardly anymore, they came on the field.
What was that game live, Teddy?
No.
Oh, man. Sure.
Ask Mark. Mark Charles was there.
So we agree that I will get fit and learn the damn game. But I'll call the studio right now. So.
Alright,
But I'll come to look for you.
no problem.
Your stuff on tonight?
Pardon me?
Your stuff on tonight?
Reg in the park.
No, not tonight.
Come
No,
on.
we put it off until after the carnival.
So,
Okay. Come here, both supposed to come post it down with show yesterday.
What's that?
Both of you supposed to come later tonight, but damn you show yesterday. You
Oh, I'm there.
you have your house here and so.
so tomorrow, you'll have free time tomorrow?
Yeah, pass. They have a look and see what's going on.
So you're going to see Derek get blow tomorrow?
What's that?
You're going to see Derek get his licks tomorrow?
No, well, I enjoy watching the captain pick. And I see I get really that much.
Free to one for police.
That's true.
Hear this guy, hear this skipper here? This guy say I have 2 Dereks tomorrow. One for free time, one for police.
Or the one play.
I'm not sure I call the right one.
Or the one
Well, the
play.
class of the Derek.
Captain Derek.
Captain Derek.
So I'll come to look for you later. Probably next couple of hours.
Shout me on the way, Paddy.
Eh?
Shout me on the way.
Okay, no problem. All right.
So Derek, what are the guys, fans can expect from tomorrow, for the game tomorrow?
What they can expect from me tomorrow?
Yeah, in terms of your team.
The team, what they expect from me?
For your team, your team.
Oh, them guys done. Well, I don't understand. Let me make sure I get the question properly. You ask me what does my team expect from me tomorrow?
The fans, all those policemen are coming to watch the game tomorrow. What do they expect?
What can they expect?
What can I expect tomorrow?
Expect Maryland to play cricket.
And the
And see the perform as usual.
They just expect me to play cricket. I mean,
and the results will be the same.
every game, that's what I go to do. The results are not always the same every game
Right,
because the scores are never the same every game.
right. But that time maybe you say.
But the results are almost the same win again.
Win. So win, lose.
Win and lose. Oh, well, that result you're referring to?
Yeah, that's what it is.
I don't believe any team plays a game to lose. Sir.
Okay.
But they play to lose Thursday. I just get back up.
No. As I was sitting here, right, I started smiling to myself because certain key players that Andrew mentioned, slowly but surely, I won't say, but I mean, our Saints gonna have to
Come real good.
come extremely.
You just working the plan already.
Say plan, yeah, right. Plan our players ready.
He just start playing since Thursday night now, so I think he's scared. If you just win a semi-final, you start planning for the finals.
From the Thursday, no. If it's one thing, I've learned, right? You must have a plan
Noted.
that you want to aim towards or to bring forward. That plan will be altered as the game goes along. That I know for a fact. But what is not going to be altered very easily is the way how certain bowlers bowl and the way how certain batsmen play. It's not going to be altered very easily. That's all I will say.
So for what I hear from then, you have Arsenal's number come Thursday.
Internationally, they do a lot of analysis on different players before they go into a series.
Right.
Not most naturally.
So, I mean, if you want to say we have Arsenal's players' numbers, we're doing analysis on the. We have done
it's still
analysis
in
on the
process.
players. We
It's
have
still in
done
process.
that, and you know our plans are coming forward based on that, which is what any team does against any opponent. They
But
go.
you have to make sure you have plan B also. Okay? You might have a plan A, but when you go out on the day of that game, it might be a different story. Okay,
That's why, based on the day
Uh-huh.
and the plan that we have set out,
Right.
we know how we can alter it.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
So Arsenal skipper, what we can expect Thursday? Come Thursday for the finals.
Just expect a good game of cricket. The best team on that day would come up
I
victorious.
say you bang the man.
So you think that may go back?
If I think I can beat police again,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, okay.
But I would say tomorrow, good luck, Derek. I may come up there and watch a game. It's gonna be live, Daddy.
Yeah.
Alright, but I still like come and watch that game. I like to see Freetown banging their feet out, you know. But all the best tomorrow, Derek.
Thank you very much.
And see you next
Everybody
week.
wants to see police lose. That's the truth.
What you see by Thursday?
No. So what happens is what Andre is thinking, like me, if you lose tomorrow, you want to down when Thursday come.
No.
If you lose tomorrow, you want to bang, you're going to take it back.
To be honest,
Start the losing streak early.
no. It's not even. It's not going to be that easy, to be honest. I am so serious. That game we lost against Arsens, right? The team didn't even curse or argue amongst each other. No.
Because you have outplayed.
No. We sat down calm and cool. We did our little end debriefing about the game, and then it was just like a normal day at the end of the day, because hey, once you see where you go wrong, you know where you're going wrong now. You can't change what don't come and go now.
So that defeat was a good defeat, because now in the finals come Thursday, you'll beat them guys.
It was timely.
Timely.
It was very timely. It was very
So you come
timely.
back and revenge on Thursday.
Payback.
Payback time.
Payback. Since it's not going to meet the police team that they played against before. That's not the team that you're going to
Total
meet.
different team, total different mindset, everything.
They're not going to meet that
So why
team.
do you think that you're going to meet the same Arsens that you played before? You're not, because we're coming. We actually.
We can't meet the same.
Unlike you guys been winning championships for this entire year. We are hungry for a championship, so we are coming for that championship.
No, but we are hungry for the championship. We are
You're
hungry.
not as hungry as we are.
What?
You're not as hungry as we
Oh,
are.
you
They
don't
want
want my team.
the 4-P.
So
You don't even know my team, boy. Trust me, you don't want no police. Them boys in my team. What?
Derek, next week we have your back. You want to get out here.
That if you win tomorrow or you win Thursday, that beat the 4 championship.
That if we're there.
Oh,
You need
okay,
to take
sorry.
out that if.
Why not say if you don't know the future holds?
No.
Okay,
So
that's-
I prefer
So when you win tomorrow, I win Thursday.
after the game is completed tomorrow, we then look forward to Thursday
Thursday.
game.
Just one game at a time.
So 2 y'all come back next week Saturday.
Of course.
Yes, I'll be here.
Win or lose, I'll be here.
Win, lose, draw.
And so we can hear what transpired on Thursday.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the plan. I mean, you will all see it because it's going to be live.
Yeah.
But the discussion, I believe, is going to be very,
different,
very.
different.
You know, it's going to be
Yeah.
different. It's
All
going to
right.
be very.
We're the best team winner Thursday. We're the best team winner Thursday. Nice to have you guys here in the studio with me and Teddy. So we'll probably see you next week Saturday again for a repeat. But this time be a different
A
one.
different setting. I mean.
So we hear what you guys have to say to us and also to the public and the game Thursday. What went wrong? You know what could have
What should have been or
Yeah. So you know.
Jack catches.
Yeah. So let's see what happens Thursday. Well, guys, thanks for watching Sports from Mandela. Hello.